Hello and welcome to this year's virtual Senior Awards and Scholarship Night. For obvious reasons, we had to do things a little bit differently this year, and as the class advisor for the class of 2020, I will be your host. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank Mrs. McLaughlin, Mr. Gorman, and Jenna and Dylan from HCAM for all of their help in putting this presentation together. I would also like to thank the various staff members for sending in their videos and sharing their thoughts and reflections for the class of 2020. And most importantly, I'd like to thank the class of 2020 for their continued dedication to their education here at Holbrook Middle High School. This is certainly an unconventional way of doing senior awards, but we hope you will enjoy the presentation. Now to begin, I would like to introduce Superintendent Hamilton, who will share some thoughts and reflections with you.
Class of 2020, it's Mrs. Hamilton, your superintendent. I just wanted to take a brief moment to say I'm so proud of all of you. I am so amazed by your many, many accomplishments. I am just bowled over by your resiliency and your resolve in dealing with the challenges that have come in the last few months. I know that you're stronger for it. I know that this will teach you many life lessons about never giving up, about how to press on in difficult times. It's only going to make you stronger. And I know that we're not here tonight in person, and that's killing me. But at the same time, I know we're going to be together at graduation, and I'm so excited for that. I cannot wait for July 24th, and let's hope it doesn't rain. And I just want to again say that even though we're doing this virtually, this is a big deal. You have shown great hard work and dedication. You have shown that you can sacrifice to work hard and to do what needs to happen. And your dedication's paying off right here in this moment. So I want you to be proud. And we're so proud of you. At the end of the night, I think it would be also important to thank your friends, your family, your teachers, and the people who have guided you, supported you, and helped you grow as a learner and mature into the absolutely outstanding class that you are today, the people that you've become. So I am so proud. I cannot wait to see you at graduation. Congratulations. I love you. I miss you.
Thank you, Mrs. Hamilton. In a Zoom call the other day with some of the seniors, they were reflecting on the fact that you were their principal back in the South School in 5th grade. It's really great that you were able to be with them from elementary school to their senior year this year. And now I'd like to introduce Principal Stevenson for some thoughts and reflections from her.
Good evening, class of 2020, and thank you to family, friends, school staff, administrators, and school committee members for joining us tonight. Every year I look forward to the Senior Scholarship and Awards Night, a night to acknowledge all of the tremendous accomplishments of our seniors. Some of our students have faced challenges over their school careers, and just like the challenges we have been facing with COVID-19, our students have learned to rise above, around, or over those challenges to be with us here tonight. This may not be the traditional way in which we have gathered in the past for this event, but I hope you know that this day is still special, and we keep you all in our hearts. Our Holbrook students are resilient, talented, intelligent, and creative, and have used all those skills in the classrooms, on the stage, on the fields and courts, and in our community. It has been an honor to be your principal here at Holbrook Middle High, and a joy to get to know you, watch you grow, see you achieve, and so exciting to see you set off on the next part of your journey. Tonight you will hear about some of the ways our students have been able to excel. I'm sure there will be some reminiscing and maybe a tear or two. Graduating from high school is bittersweet. You have made so many friends and shared so many memories throughout your years here. But now it's the time to go on to careers, college and university, military, and whatever other opportunities fill your soul. Don't ever forget what it means to be a Holbrook Middle High Bulldog. We hope that someday you will come back and share with us the tales of your adventures, successes, and challenges. Please remember the value of giving back to the next generation of Bulldogs. I really hope there's a future teacher or two out there watching who will return to Holbrook Middle High School and make a difference with some other students and help them to reach their scholarship and awards night. I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to thank all of the generous folks in our community that worked so hard to make these scholarships possible. Your support and generosity helps our students to achieve their goals and dreams. We have over $37,000 in scholarships to award tonight. Isn't that incredible? So thank you again for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoy. I look forward to our Be the Light event tomorrow night and hope you will be able to gather with us in July for the commencement ceremonies. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2020. I know you all have a bright future ahead. Make a difference. Thank you, and good night.
Thank you for your kind words, Principal Stevenson, and thank you for supporting the class of 2020 throughout the past 3 years. As mentioned previously, you will see and hear from various staff members throughout this presentation, and we certainly hope all of you, the class of 2020, know how much we have all missed being with you throughout your last few months of high school. We will now begin with academic awards. These students were selected by their teachers for academic excellence and outstanding effort.
The Class of 2020 Award for Academic Excellence in an English class goes to 2 students this year, both of whom have consistently exhibited prowess and skill in the discipline of English. And those students are David Walsh and Dominic Costa. Congratulations, gentlemen, and good luck.
Hi, Class of 2020, Mrs. Payon here, just to give out a couple awards for both Capstone and English 12. We're going to start with English, and we're going to start with the Academic Excellence Award, which I would like to give to Kerry Walker. Kerry's work that she produced just really showed a great grasp of the concepts, and her work just really showed much care and consideration and thought put into each and every response that she gave. The next award is for outstanding effort in English, and I wanted to recognize Maggie Murad with that award. Maggie did not miss one online session, one Google Meet, or anything while we were on remote learning. And even though her effort was consistent throughout the whole year, she really had kicked it up a notch, after March 13th school's dismissal. So great job, Maggie. As for Capstone, I would like to recognize Ayoub Ziad for academic excellence. Ayoub did the importance and efficiency of renewable energy, and his product was actually building a functional wind turbine. So great job, Ayoub. For outstanding effort, I'd like to recognize Nicole Hargrove. Nicole started her capstone project even before the second semester of the school year began. And by a month and a half into the second semester, she had all of her mentor hours done. She really just kicked up the effort and gave it her all. So I just wanted to recognize Nicole for all her hard work. So to Kerry, Maggie, Ayoub, and Nicole, great job, guys. Proud of you. I'm proud of all these seniors. Miss you all. Have a great one.
I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2020. Your hard work has paid off, and you've achieved a lot already in just the early years in your life. Thank you for sticking with it, especially during remote learning. I do wish that I could recognize more students, but I would like to say during remote learning, there were a few students who really stayed with it, who didn't let the circumstances get them down, especially Katori, Isaiah, Monica, and Ahmad. I knew I could always count on you to be doing your work. And for students who were on the top of their game during remote learning and during the entire school year, thank you. For outstanding effort, I would like to recognize for pre-calculus, Maggie Morad, and for statistics, Amanda Doherty. And for academic excellence, which does include outstanding effort as well, I would like to recognize Nicole Hargrove. Thank you for your hard work and your efforts toward being successful students. I appreciate it. Best of luck to all the members of the class of 2020.
I'd like to apologize for my camera. Apparently, with the software, it adds 10 to 15 pounds to the video. I'm not this big, and I have a little bit more hair. If you're watching this video and you don't know who I am, I'm Mr. Culpepper, but you can call me Peps. I want to congratulate all the graduates of 2020. I would like to offer a math award to Jacob Abigar. Jacob, in your mailbox, I believe, there is a gift card for Pizzings. Congratulations, everyone.
Hi everyone, I am Miss Toy and I am the biology teacher and anatomy and physiology teacher at the high school. I had a handful of the seniors in my anatomy class this year, so I will be giving the awards for academic excellence and outstanding effort for the senior class in science. The award for academic excellence in science is going to go to Riley Cochran. Riley was an invaluable contributor to class discussion, and she consistently participated in class beyond what anyone else in the class was doing. She showed a real interest in the topic of anatomy and physiology and a real passion, and she always found ways to relate what we were talking about to her everyday life, especially soccer, of course, if any of you know her. She was always eager to answer questions, and she excelled in lab activities and any dissections that we did. And she went beyond just being able to show her knowledge and mastery of the content in classwork, and she always found a way to go beyond what was expected of her. I wish myself and her peers could have seen what she would have continued to do in class this year, and for that reason, she is receiving this award. The other award for outstanding effort in science is going to go to Skylar Gagnon. Skylar showed incredible effort above and beyond her classmates and really shined this year in anatomy and physiology. But the part that cemented her as the winner for outstanding effort was what happened once we were no longer in school. Skylar continued to work while we were all sent home because of the pandemic, and she still consistently got her work done. So on top of working during a really kind of scary time, in a time when she really could have easily slacked off or taken a little bit of a break, she continued to push forward, and she finished out the year really strong and with great effort. And that really shows great self-motivation. So for that reason, she is receiving this award. I didn't have many of the seniors before this year because I'm a relatively new teacher, and I wish I could have gotten a chance to see what the seniors in my personal class and all the seniors were capable of. I know that it's a bit of a bittersweet graduation, and definitely something that they can tell their children about someday, but I, for one, am very proud of all of the seniors, especially these two in particular.
Hello, I am Miss Anthony Angeli. I'm a U.S. history teacher here at Holbrook High School, and I had to make a tough decision on who should receive the academic award for excellence in history. And I did not just base it on the previous year with AP history, but I looked at the last 3 years. And it was with great pleasure I decided to give it to Rachel Cohen. Rachel has exhibited passion, excitement, learning about history, and she was always asking questions. So congratulations, Rachel, and congratulations to all the seniors at Holbrook Middle High School, and I wish you all the best.
This year, I had some pretty amazing senior students. First, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a student for her outstanding effort. This student always works her absolute hardest. She never complains. She always finishes every assignment that she's given. And not only does she finish her work, she always does it in steps. She'll finish it, and then she brings it to me to check it and make sure that everything looks good. And then she works on it a second time, and even she'll make edits a third time. She always works her hardest to make sure that it's as good as it can possibly be, and I'm always so proud of how hard she works, no matter what obstacles stand in her way. So congratulations to Amanda Doherty for your outstanding effort in Spanish class this year. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize a student for academic excellence. This student I've taught for many years, 5 in fact, since she was in 8th grade. And this year there was actually no class for her to take, no Spanish class. And she wanted to take Spanish, and we made a class for her. So we created a little class with her and one other student, and she always worked her absolute hardest and made some really amazing products. She rarely complained. I'm not going to say she never complained, because sometimes she did. But she just worked so hard, and it's so clear how hard she works all the time, and she truly does exemplify academic excellence. So congratulations, Rachel Cohan.
This is Mr. Espy. I teach psychology. This year's senior award goes to a reliable contributor to class discussions, someone who was great in group work, and someone who definitely gave her opinions at multiple times during the class, and their feedback was welcomed. This year's award goes to Riley Cochran. Congratulations, Riley.
Hey everybody, Mr. Gorman here. Thank you for having me tonight. It's an honor to talk to you a quick second about some of my seniors. My program is in the third year of development, and last year we started a program called Code Blue News. If you haven't heard of it, it's a news announcement show for the school. Every Friday we go live. And this year I had a group of seniors who really took us to the next level to develop the program in a direction that I'm really proud of. I'm proud of the students that I had as seniors that are going to be moving on into the world. And I wish them the best, and I just want to recognize those seniors in a way here. The 5 seniors that I had this year were Marcus Spencer, Caroline Duggan, Dominic Costa, Niall Horgan, and Katori Nicholas. And I'd like to recognize specifically my most valuable producer, Caroline Duggan, my best editor, Dominic Costa, my best anchor, Katori Nicholas, and Niall Horgan. Thank you very much, and best wishes, class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020, you guys did it. You're here. It's crazy to think that you guys are graduating. It's been so fun and just amazing to watch how much you guys have grown and matured and how far you guys have come over the last 6 years. It's just, you guys have a really fun class, and it's been fun to just get to know you and watch you guys grow. For excellence in phys ed, I've chosen 2 girls. They come to class every day, participate, do the warm-up, change, they're prepared, they do everything we want and need them to do. And they've really helped make our 4th period volleyball games very intense. So without further ado, the 2 girls are Monica Polycarp and Carrie Walker. Congrats, guys. Congrats, class of 2020. You did it.
What's up, class of 2020? Congratulations on making it. Even though it's not the ending that you guys wanted to your senior year, you did it. So here we are. Your class is special to me because you guys were the first 6th grade class that I had to start my career with. If you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing your 6th grade teacher-student volleyball t-shirt in your honor. But yeah, like I said, you guys are special to me because you were the first class that I ever dealt with as 6th graders. So it's been fun to watch you all grow up, and now you're off to bigger and better things. So good luck with that. I'd like to recognize 2 boys that did exceptionally well in PE class. They showed up every day, did what we asked, worked hard. Did the little things like being prepared every day and came to class on time, had a good attitude, and just did everything that we would ask of them. So excellence in physical education, I want to give it out to George's Jean and Ayoub Ziad. Congrats, guys. You both deserve it, and good luck with everything that you do in the future.
Hi, everyone. It is time for the Art Awards. Miss Pallone and I had a wonderful conversation about all of you from both of our classes, and it was really awesome to think back over the year and the projects and how all of you guys have grown and learned something about yourself. And it was really easy for us to come up with 4 students that really exemplified the things that we are trying to teach you in our art classes. Those qualities could be creativity, risk-taking, learning about yourself, your observational skills, and your self-expression. All artists share a lot of the similar qualities. And when you look at past artists and current artists, they all share certain qualities. and one of them is creativity and risk-taking. So we felt like the first award for creativity should go to George's Jean. The second trait of being an artist is learning about yourself, learning to use new mediums, try a new technique. There's a learning process in your creativity. Miss Pallone and I feel that quality and that aspect of being an artist should be acknowledged, and our second art award is going to Nicole Hargrove. Our third art award is going to a student who really showed what it takes to draw from observation, to be able to draw what you see and not necessarily what you know. This student worked hours upon hours, and her choices of what she would draw was endless. Our third art award is going to Lucy Ambrose. And last but not least, another characteristic of a lot of artists is self-expression and being self-taught, not being afraid to learn a new medium or a new technique. And we feel that all of the artists we have chosen today have all of these qualities. But for our fourth art award for self-expression is going to Yanisha Sanchez. On behalf of myself, Mrs. Monroe, and Miss Pallone, we would like to congratulate all the students that have received awards today, and our four students, George's, Lucy, Nicole, and Yanisha, for your art awards today. And congratulations to the class of 2020. We look forward to seeing you guys do great things.
Okay, I'm here today to present awards for excellence and effort in health this year to two seniors for excellence in health. Both students showed keen interest in health and wellness this year, as well as setting a great example for their classmates about how to live a healthy life. This award goes to Jocelyn Kiss and Nicole Hargrove. And for the second award, Effort in Health, both of these students worked very hard to learn more about health and wellness this year. I was especially impressed by their keen interest in fitness and nutrition. This award will go to Monica Polycarp and Ahmad Paul.
I certainly already knew this, but after listening to so many teachers reflect on your talents and achievements in the classroom, it is clear that the class of 2020 has been challenged academically and risen to the various challenges they faced in the classroom. We are almost to the end of our academic awards, but first we have your guidance counselor, Ms. Moriarty, who has a few more awards to present.
We would now like to recognize our John and Abigail Adams Scholars. These students have achieved advanced on at least one of the English or mathematics MCAS tests in 10th grade and had scored at least proficient on the other MCAS tests. They also must have a combined score that places them in the top 25% of their graduating class. Because of this achievement, the tuition is waived for up to 8 semesters at a Massachusetts state college or university for these students. The Holbrook Middle High School's John and Abigail Adams Scholars are Jacob Abrogar, Emily Burke, Rachel Cohen, Aaron Cohen, Patrick Colas, Madeline Connor, Dominic Costa, Patrick Cullity, Summer Davis, Jason Delgado, Caroline Duggan, Niall Horgan, Georges Jean, Aaron McBride, Ted Montez, Destiny Morales-Williams, Jasmine Smith, Ross Von Filer, David Walsh, and Alexander Whitehead. Congratulations. The awards for overall academic excellence. We would be remiss in not recognizing two of our hardest working seniors. You will see them speaking at graduation this summer because of their impressive academic successes. Congratulations to the class of 2020 valedictorian Jacob Abrogar, and class salutatorian Rachel Cohen. This year, there are 4 recipients of leadership awards for the class of 2020. Throughout their time, here they have served as leaders in the classroom and beyond, and they have worked tirelessly for your class, from creating palm decorations to working through things on Zoom the past few months. The leadership awards for the class of 2020 go to Caroline Duggan, Ayoub Ziad, Jonathan Lounge, and Maddy Connor. The final award for this portion of the night is the Bulldog Award. This award is given to seniors who have exemplified the Bulldog spirit through perseverance and determination throughout their high school career. This year's recipients have done that. The Bulldog Award recipients for the class of 2020 are Mike Blanc and Kenya Jerez Valdez. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Moriarty. High school is about more than what takes place inside the classroom, and that was touched on the previous awards. And with that in mind, we will now move on to recognize seniors who participated in various co-curricular activities.
Hello, this is Mr. Espy, and I am the coach and advisor of the mock trial team. This year we had a successful season. We won our region and we advanced to the Sweet 16 in the state tournament. Leading the way for us was lead attorney Niall Horgan. I'd like to congratulate him as a senior and as being an eminent member of the team of 2 years now. He was a great advisor and he helped deliver some of our critical opening statements to help us advance through the rounds. Thank you, Niall, and have a good day.
It is my honor and privilege to talk to you today about Rachel Cohan. In her position as a senior member of this 84 statewide leadership team, Rachel has led the Holbrook chapter of the 84 movement as well as Civics Club into advocating for a statewide ban on flavored tobacco products. Her passion and eloquence on the subject has impressed journalists, state and public health officials, our statewide leadership team, and Governor Baker, Lieutenant Governor Polito, and Attorney General Maura Healey. Throughout her high school career, Rachel has grown into a fierce public health advocate on the local, state, and national level. Rachel has truly changed the world for the better with her perseverance in her advocacy. Congratulations, Rachel. I am so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. LaPrise, and I'm the music teacher here. I'm fortunate to have 3 awesome seniors to introduce to you this year for their work in chorus and band. So here we go. Our first senior is someone who has always impressed me. Not only does he have a beautiful voice singing in our concert choir, but he also is very involved at a high level all throughout our school, in sports, Code Blue, the musical, academics, you name it, he does it, and he does it well. He works hard to balance everything he does, and he truly puts his all into everything that he does. He's pretty amazing, and I'm sure you know who he is by now, but our first senior is Dominic Costa. When I think of our second concert choir senior, so many things come to mind for me. First, it's the obvious things like her beautiful singing voice, and like Dominic, her obvious commitment to all the things she's involved with in our school, whether it's sports, clubs, choir, the musical. But really the things I'll remember most about her are the way she keeps all of our other students organized, like when she says, "Don't worry, Mrs. LaPrise, I already have their jackets for them." How she's always kind, even when she's stressed and overwhelmed, and the way she always makes everyone around her laugh. She's a special part of our group for sure. Our second awesome senior is Rachel Cohan. And finally, our third senior to recognize is, just like Rachel and Dominic, a true gem in our music department. I feel like a broken record telling you once again that he's involved all over our school. Sports, clubs, the musical, choir, band, and he's auditioned for and been accepted to several music festivals, which are a testament to his musicianship. His love of music is obvious. You hear it immediately when he lights up when he's singing or playing. And most of all, he's a good, thoughtful, and kind person. He's always the first person to offer to help in any way he can. Sometimes that means he's helping clear the stage, and other times it means without being asked, he's leaning over to play younger students' music with them in class to help those students learn their music before he even learns his own. It's beautiful to hear him sing, and it's beautiful to see him always taking care of the people around him. We'll miss him for sure. Our third amazing senior is Aaron Cohen. So those are our 3 awesome choir and band seniors this year. Our whole music department, myself included, will miss them terribly next year, but they're good people and they will go on to do amazing things, I know. Congrats to all the seniors, good luck, and please come back to visit. Bye.
Hi, Miss Pallone here for Art Club. Art Club is an open studio model, so students can come in and they can utilize whatever materials they'd like. And they can take risks and explore through techniques. I also look for community projects that we can do, and one of the projects we did was a number of years ago for a bank that is just down the street from the school, and they asked us if we could do some canvas paintings or something that they could display in the bank once the bank opened. So students worked together and they came up with 3 different designs. And one of the designs is of birds on a branch, and the birds are the state bird, and they are collaged with old maps. And I'd like to recognize Erin McBride for doing that project, and if anyone wants to see it, it's still displayed in the bank down the street. I was also contacted by a company called Dog Therapy in Waltham because they had seen the work that was done and displayed in the bank by the students. So she sent us pictures of the dogs, and students chose a dog that they wanted to paint or draw or whatever they were going to do. And again, Erin McBride created a watercolor painting of a collie that is a permanent piece at Dog Therapy in Waltham. So I want to recognize him for his dedication and his efforts in Art Club and for participating in those projects. The second person that I'd like to recognize is Jocelyn Kiss. Jocelyn Kiss has, just over the past couple of years, really taken a lot of risks in her artwork, and just recently she has moved to the digital platform and she's done some lovely pieces. And then the last person I'd like to shout out to is Angie Nossel. Angie, I am so happy that you have gotten back to painting and found your happy place with painting. Please don't stop. Your work is just awesome. And then to all the seniors who are graduating, congratulations. You should be proud of yourself. You've done a really good job. Even in a global pandemic, you got it done and you're graduating. So congratulations and good luck, and come back and visit. I'll miss you all.
Mr. Gorman again, everybody. Aside from my class in the curriculum, I also run a video production program with my co-advisor, Jenna Cabral. And this year we have one outgoing senior. I'll give you his name right away. His name is Niall Horgan. He started out with us many, many moons ago. And as he'll tell you, he started out with us because one of his friends joined. He was just checking it out. And eventually he kind of fell into it and really started to enjoy what we're doing. He has a lot of things going on, so he wasn't always with us throughout senior year. But he is someone I'd like to recognize as our outgoing senior and someone we will truly miss. He's a scholar and a gentleman, and I wish him the best in the future. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to the senior members of National Honor Society. Thank you for all that you have contributed to the school and to the community since you've been inducted to NHS and before. You've spent countless hours giving back to school and the community and organizations that are important to you, and those are things that truly make you the amazing human beings that you are. You have exhibited the 4 pillars of NHS: leadership, scholarship, service, and character throughout your times here at Holbrook High School, and I hope that you continue to do that in the future. I hope that in the years ahead you continue to learn, that you continue to have a positive attitude and continue to recognize the important things in life, positively contribute to your community, and consistently exemplify the desirable qualities of a good human being. I hope that you encounter and deal with any adversity in your life with the same resiliency that you have dealt with this less than desirable ending to your senior year. I hope that when you look back on your years at Holbrook High School, it does put a smile on your face, and that you continue to make good decisions and keep making us proud. I look forward to seeing you at graduation, and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your senior night. My name is Rob Monteith. This is my brother Kevin, and we are the coaches for the Bizarre Bots Robotics team.
So to give everyone a little history, the Bizarre Bots Robotics team was founded about 7 years ago by my dad and myself. We started at doing VEX and went from there. About 6 years ago, we started first robotics competition. From plumbing problems to winning engineering inspiration, this whole 6 years has been a fun ride with these seniors. The seniors graduating today, 3 of them have been with us since the beginning of the team. They are the reason the team has grown to where they are today, and we are going to miss them so much when they're gone.
Tonight we'll be presenting 6 awards: the Safety Award, the Build Award, the Design Award, the Inspiration Award, the Electronics Award, and the Founders Award. And for our first award, Kevin will give a brief introduction.
So for the first award we're going to give out, it's for the Safety/Public Relations Award. This person has managed our safety and has been the person to speak at all our events or competitions, and he's been probably the best people person we've seen come through our program. And that award is going to Ayoub, Ziad. And the next one?
So the next award is the Inspiration Award. And this is given to the person that has not only in her short time become a captain and has mediated arguments and kept the team gelled together, but also kept us very organized and preventing a lot of us from going crazy. To that person, we will be giving the award for inspiration, and that is Maddy Connor.
The next award we want to give out is the Design Award. This award is going to someone who has spent so much time with using computer-aided design and designing things in his free time. I remember sometimes he would just send us links to this TFI CAD Tips YouTube channel in the middle of the night sometimes, like to the team, and it's just like at 3 a.m. and it's just weird. So this award is going to Jacob Abergar.
Our next award is the Build Award. This student has also been with us since the beginning of the team, and no matter what we're doing, he always jumps in to help with the build, even if he doesn't know what he's doing. And to that person is David Walsh.
Next award we are going to give out is for electronics and programming. The student that will be getting this award has displayed interest, and she's jumping between groups the past 3 years, and she's really learned a lot in those groups and shown that she's a leader. And this award is going to Emily Burke.
Our last award is actually going to 3 students, and it is the Founders Award. These 3 students have been with the team since 7th grade and have helped the team grow to what it is today, and we wouldn't be where we are without them. And that award is going to Jacob, Yubi, and David.
And we'll give you guys these awards in person. But we really miss you guys, and we're going to miss you guys when you leave for college. And you guys have been so amazing over the past 6 years, and we are really going to miss you guys.
We have every confidence that you guys are going to make a difference in the world and will succeed in college and whatever you put your mind to. So good luck, and we'll see you soon.
I'd like to take a minute and recognize our members of the senior class who are part of student government. The school council representative is Caroline Duggan. On the student advisory board was Patrick Colas, Maddy Connor, and Caroline Duggan. Student council representatives, Jacob Abergar, Niall Horgan, Elijah Paul, Jerry Valeros, and Kerry Walker. Class officers, who we mentioned earlier, the treasurers, Jonathan Lounge, Secretary Maddy Connor, Vice President Ayoub Ziad, and President Caroline Duggan. And student council officers for seniors were Vice President Caroline Duggan and their president, Maddy Connor. I also want to recognize all the members of the class of 2020 who helped with various school events throughout their 6 years as part of our community. They were fortunate enough to spend 3 years at the old school, where they helped with things such as 7th grade orientation. We learned how to close a building and run a really great decommissioning event. And then we came here and we did more tours than anyone could ever imagine. We have professional tour guides who are members of the class of 2020 of our beautiful facility here. But no matter what there was going on, whether it was an orientation, whether there was an event going on, I could call on different people to help out, whether it was grabbing Ariane's to help do something at lunch, grabbing Ayoub or Amanda to help in the snack shack, having Aaron Cohen help bring things out to the field, getting Jerry or Jacob or Maddie to do things. So many members of the class helped with different school events throughout the past 6 years. I'd just like to acknowledge all the members of the class of 2020 who helped make all these different things possible.
Congratulations to the entire class of 2020. I'm so proud of all of you. I specifically want to say thank you to Mr. Mike Blanc for all of his help this year with our Dove program. He was such a fabulous influence on all of the younger kids going into the classrooms and teaching them about healthy relationships and ways to be a better friend and a better partner. And I really think that he had such a great impact on the school. He was so well respected and received by all of the kids as well as me, and I am just super appreciative for his help with our Dove program. So congratulations, Mike. Good luck. I know you're going to do fabulous things, and we're going to miss you very much. Bye, guys.
So I wanted to recognize and say thank you to our seniors who participated in the Culture Fair this year. That was Kenya Harris, Jasmine Vitug, and Jonathan Lounge. And all three of them participated in multiple years with us at the Culture Fair and added so much to the event throughout their time and really put so much work into it. And that really showed and really helped make the event so special for all of us and such a great way to share our cultures and our experiences and our histories and our backgrounds. And so thank you, you three, for all of your hard work, and good luck.
It takes many people to make a show successful, both behind the scenes and in front of the curtain. Through the years, we have been so fortunate to have many dedicated students during both theater camp and our spring musical. This year we have 14 seniors graduating. Lucy Ambrold. Lucy has been an essential part of ensuring that our campers are happy, safe, and well cared for. We couldn't have done it without you, Lucy, especially during The Lion King. Riley Cochran. Riley has been a true bulldog, athlete, scholar, and superstar. It has been so much fun over the last 3 years having you shine on stage, Riley. Good luck in the future. Aiden Haney. Aiden has always lent his support behind the scenes at theater camp and during the spring musical. He is always where he's supposed to be and has everything under control. Niall Horgan. Niall made his performing debut at theater camp. We were so happy he was able to come full circle and close out his high school career back on the stage for West Side Story. The rumble scene with his thrilling leaps was epic. George's Gene was a star on stage in his middle school years. He returned to Holbrook Middle High School as a star backstage, keeping everything moving and on time. Rachel Cohen. Rachel Cohen has done it all. She's been a theater camper, in show choir, concert choir, head counselor at theater camp. Rachel could always be counted on for her bright smile and positivity. Rachel's talents shine in everything she does. Her role as Rosalia in West Side Story was perfect. Rachel, you have been a part of our lives for so long. We are going to miss you. Good luck in the future. Dominic Costa. From a skater boy in High School Musical to action in West Side Story, you have held us to high standards. Your involvement in show choir, concert choir, theater camp, and our musicals added shine and polish to all our productions. Good luck next year.
Aaron Cohen. My first encounter with Aaron was as a first grader in theater camp one summer. When introducing me to his mother for the first time with, "Here is one of my directors," I knew we had a dedicated young performer on our hands. Aaron has grown and matured not only as a musician and actor, but as a young man. We wish him the best of luck with all his future endeavors. Amanda Doherty. Starting theater in 8th grade, many smiles and definitely many giggles later, Amanda grew into a confident and talented young woman that could be relied on to give 100% effort 100% of the time. When faced with a new dance move or challenging choral part, Amanda tackled it head-on without a complaint. With her positive attitude, she will go far with whatever she sets her sights on. Caroline Duggan. From her early beginnings as Chip in theater camp's Beauty and the Beast, Caroline proved to be an integral part of our program. When told her costume would be a lampshade, without blinking an eye, she stepped inside the shade. We could never have predicted that as the years progressed, she would join us, not as a teacup, but as a hardworking, talented stage crew member. Caroline's organization and leadership skills paved the way for her to become our stage manager. We are grateful for her hard work and wish her luck in the future. Skylar Gagnon. Skylar began with us, first as a performer and then as Caroline's right-hand woman, as one of our assistant stage managers. Prepared and always on time, Skylar will be missed as she moves on to the next chapter in her life. Bailey Monroe. Bailey is one of our seasoned crew members who was a relentless worker, never quitting until the job was done and cleaned up. I could ask her to paint something one color and then start all over again with another color, and Bailey would grab a paintbrush and get to it. Sometimes giving me a hard time along the way, but all in good fun. Bailey would be missed and we wish her the best. Ahmad Paul. I should have known years ago when Ahmad Paul and his brother Elijah argued over who would wear the Bulldog mascot costume. We would see Ahmad again in front of an audience. Junior year, he started out as an ensemble member in Grease Lightning. Moving on this year, he auditioned and clinched a lead role of Bernardo. Working out of his comfort zone never deterred him from giving it his best effort and attitude. We wish the very best for Ahmad in the future. Jerry Valeros. Jerry began his stage career as a crew member, and when in desperate need of an actor for a scene in Back to the 80s, he volunteered. He has since been a part of all of our musicals and during show choir this fall. Sometimes it took a little coercing, but Jerry could be counted on to do anything that was asked of him. Known for his signature slide dance move, Jerry's presence on the stage consistently puts smiles on the audience's faces. We look forward to seeing what the future is in store for him.
Bulldogs, although it was disappointing not to be able to watch you perform during this final spring season, I will never forget all the great memories you've made for yourselves over the years. From league titles and wins over rivals to sportsmanship and community service, you are all great representatives of the Holbrook Athletic Department. I can't wait to see you all at graduation and wish you the best of luck moving forward in your lives.
Okay, hey, first I'd like to congratulate the senior class of 2020. Kind of a unique situation for you guys. I know it's a bummer now, but 20 years from now you'll have a graduation to remember. And especially a shout out to my 5 seniors, Zach, Jonathan, Jerry, Dominic, and Aaron. I wish you guys the best of luck. You know, it's funny, you guys are all involved in National Honor Society, some in the food bank. You're always volunteering, helping out, Holbrook Hope. You know, you guys bring a lot to the table other than just baseball. I'm really disappointed I didn't get a chance to be with you guys this year. Everybody was back this year and you guys would have been the 5 seniors. You all have shown character and you're also a cast of characters. This year's team, and I do say team, we may have been able to beat a few people that we should not have beaten, have them on the bus go, how do we lose to that team? Because you guys are a team. This would have been a lot of fun. I am disappointed, but I want to wish you guys the best. And wherever you go, bring a little piece of Holbrook with you. Not every town is as unique as we are. We get the small town atmosphere, so wherever you go in the country, some of you other parts of the world, bring some of Holbrook with you and make the world a better place. And good luck to all you. Thank you.
This year's softball team would have only had one senior on it, Caroline Duggan. Since 7th grade, Caroline has been a force to reckon with on the softball field, and she has been a pleasure to coach. She has been the ultimate team player. And from my own memory, I think she's played almost every position on the field, even when it wasn't really what she wanted to do, but she knew it was in the best interest of the team. When preparing what to say about Caroline, I looked back at the awards she received throughout her time on the team. And while it is certainly impressive, and it's important to note that she was selected as a Mayflower League All-Star and a Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic since 10th grade, what really defines her impact on the team and defines who she is are the other awards she received, such as the Team Spark Award and the Bulldog Award, because these are given to the players who show the most heart and spark their teammates, making them all better players. Those awards definitely sum up Caroline's impact on the team. However, I think I would be remiss in not acknowledging here something Caroline said to me on a Zoom call just the other day. In discussing her favorite memories from high school, she was quick to point out her team's successes on both the soccer and softball field. We would need to do a little research to find out when another Holbrook student can say the same, but Caroline will be graduating this summer as a two-sport Mayflower League champion, as the softball team won the league last spring and soccer did this past fall. Although this wasn't the end of her high school career that she envisioned, as a member of both varsity teams since 7th grade and a captain of both, this is definitely something Caroline should be proud of. Caroline's leadership has been evident throughout her time on the team, as she was named a captain as only a sophomore. I believe that her final years on the team were the start of a great string of seasons for Holbrook softball. While she won't be out here between the lines when the team takes the field in future seasons, her sense of humor, her tenacious attitude, and her commitment to excellence will have impacted future players for years to come. I think I speak for all your teammates, Caroline, when I thank you for all you've done for us through the years, and know this field will always be your home.
Hey everybody. Hey seniors, this is Mr. Flanagan, the track and field coach, as you all know. Just wanted to say a few words about our graduating seniors to thank them for all the time that they put into the sport. I'm so sad that we don't get a chance to be out here together on the field and competing and putting all of that hard work to use and really getting out here and competing. But I'm so proud of all the work that you all have put in over the years and getting ready for this season. So I want to make sure that we acknowledge all of you and all your hard work and thank you for all your time that you've put into this team and helping build this program, because it's really made a difference and it's going to continue to be something that is built upon for years to come. So I'll start off with some of our seniors. So I want to start off with Dante Cave. Dante was such a great member of the team over the last couple of years. Really added a lot of fun. I've never seen anyone really as excited and to compete and enjoying competing as much as Dante did, and that was something that we all could appreciate, and it helped us grow and come together as a team. So thank you, Dante. Next, I want to talk about Mike Blanc. Mike was so coachable. He really wanted to learn and improve and get better, and really wanted to do his best, and had so much potential. I was really excited to see what Mike could do this year. And so that's a real loss. But thank you, Mike, for all the hard work that you did put in and for always wanting to improve. Next, I want to talk about Aiden Haney. So Aiden Haney's a goofball, as we all know, but I loved that. And he actually put in a lot of work. He probably comes off as someone who avoids work, and maybe sometimes he did, but when you really get down and think about it, he put in so much work into his sport and his teams, both on track and cross country, and that really showed. And we have a lot of years of work from him that he put in that we really appreciate. So thank you, Aiden, for all that work. Next, I want to talk about Chris Flanagan. So Chris Flanagan is just like a model of consistency, quiet, but always there, always ready to go, and always ready to help, which is something that coaches always notice and appreciate. And so I wanted to thank Chris for that. He also had a desire to improve. He would talk to me a lot about his shoes, talk to me about his technique, about how he could get better. He wanted to get better and improve, and that's always the first step. You always have to want to get better and improve. So I appreciate that about Chris, and so thank you for bringing that to the team, and keep trying to improve, keep working on that. Next, I want to talk about Ahmad Paul, because I'm going to talk about Elijah next, but because we never got to have Ahmad and Elijah on the team at the same time, which breaks my heart. I was so excited. That was one of the big things I was excited about for this year, is to see those two in action at the same time, because we've had Ahmad some years and then Elijah other years, but never together. So I appreciate Ahmad being excited to join the team and to be there with his brother, and for the time that he was on the team when he was younger. I appreciate that, because it still felt like he was always part of the team, even when he couldn't actually be on the team because of other responsibilities and not being able to put the time in. I always felt like he was really upfront with me, and I was excited to communicate with him about getting ready for this season. So thank you, Ahmad, for that. And that brings us to Elijah. So Elijah really blossomed last year. And this is another one that's tough to not see a senior year from Elijah, because I think it would have been something pretty special. Because he did a lot of special things last year, doing the pentathlon, winning medals at statewide events, going to states for pentathlon, which is the first time anyone's ever done that from Holbrook. And so that's just, he did a lot of firsts last year, and it really was coming into his own and growing as a leader. And so I'm sad to not be able to see that in action this year. But keep going and keep working, because you've got you grew so much in the time that you were on the team, and it was really fun to see. And so I know you're going to continue to grow and improve as you go forward in whatever's next for you. Last but not least, I want to talk about Lucy Ambrol. This is actually my second try, because it's hard to talk about. I had to take a lap to get myself together, but I think I'm ready to do it. But Lucy's just such an important part of this program. Both for me as a coach and for, I think, us as a team. She's definitely the most intense leader we've ever had as a team, and I think that really shines through as far as like how far the girls team in particular has come and grown and succeeded, and that's really a testament to her leadership and her ability to inspire others to really want to be their best and to make track like a go-to sport. That's a new thing. We've always had good athletes who maybe did track, but it was always something else they did in addition to other things. But Lucy helped build track as something that you are passionate about. And she was definitely passionate. And that means a lot to a coach and to a program. So I really appreciate the passion that she brought. And for me, I've known Lucy even since before I started coaching here 10 years ago. So even when I started coaching 10 years ago, I was already thinking, I wonder, when am I going to get to coach Lucy? Because she was coming up through the community programs that I was involved with in town. And so even before my career started here, which is a decade ago, Lucy was already in my mind as someone to build around. And it's been a real pleasure working with her and her whole family. The Ambrolts are great, and so thank you all for all your hard work. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Amy. And all
right, I'm here today at Holbrook High to present MIAA awards. There's 4 pillars that we're touching on today. The first one is for sportsmanship and for demonstrating respect to others and outstanding contributions to the school community. This award will go to Marcus Spencer. The second one is a wellness award, presented for making healthy life choices and outstanding contributions to the school community. It will go to Destiny Morales-Williams. Our third award is for leadership, for utilizing the power of positive influence as a role model and outstanding contributions to the school community. This award will go to Zach Duzan. And our last one is a Community Service Award for giving back through service and outstanding contributions to the school community. This award will go to Maddy Connor.
Hearing about their participation and all of their accomplishments in various co-curricular activities, it is clear that the class of 2020 has left their mark on the Holbrook community throughout their high school career. Again, thank you to all the staff members who sent in their videos, and congratulations to our seniors on all of their co-curricular accomplishments. And now we will move on to the scholarship portion of our presentation with the one, the only, Mrs. O'Driscoll.
Good evening, everyone. As much as this is very strange for all of us to be doing the awards night this way this year, I'm still really excited to be able to present all these deserving students with lots and lots of great scholarships. So tonight we're going to start with the Abington Bank Scholarship. This is a $1,000 scholarship that's new to our scholarship program. It's given by the Abington Bank's Holbrook branch to encourage our students to pursue higher education. They wish to extend their congratulations to this year's recipient, Jacob Abrigar. Congratulations, Jacob. Our next scholarship is the Accurate Metal Finishing Scholarship. Accurate Metal Finishing is a service company working with multiple machine shops in the New England area and would like to support and encourage higher education. This year's $500 scholarship is awarded to Nicole Hargrove. Congratulations, Nicole. At this time, I'd like to reintroduce Ms. Gallagher to present the William M. Buckley Memorial Scholarship.
I am honored to represent the Buckley family in presenting the William M. Buckley Memorial Scholarship to two members of the class of 2020. A graduate of Holbrook High School's class of 1966, in recent years Mr. Buckley re-embedded himself in the Holbrook community through his involvement in HCAM, his position on school committee, and most impactful, his endless support of all the children of Holbrook. Mr. Buckley suddenly passed away last spring, but the impact he has left on countless others will be felt for years to come. It was especially important to Mr. Buckley that all graduates of the Holbrook Public Schools realize the importance of giving back to their community. During his commencement speech to the class of 2016, Mr. Buckley challenged that class, and I can challenge you, the class of 2020, to continue to be involved in the community, wherever you end up. Give back to the community in any way you can. Contributions in small ways have a ripple effect wherever you end up. I know Mr. Buckley's legacy will live on through many members of the class of 2020, and today I am honored to award two $1,000 scholarships in his memory to Caroline Duggan and Zach Duzan.
Congratulations to Zach and Caroline. Our next scholarship is the Martha Carey Memorial Scholarships. Martha Carey was a native of Holbrook and one of the most outstanding female athletes and educators of her time. Her family established this scholarship in her honor. Each recipient will receive a $500 scholarship. This year's recipients are Riley Cochran, Caroline Duggan, Jonathan Lounge, Elijah Paul, Jerry Valeros, and David Walsh. Congratulations, everyone. Next, we have the Cartwright Family Scholarship. The Cartwright family, a longtime community business, has extended their generosity to the students of Holbrook for many years. This year, they would like to extend their $500 scholarship to Nicole Hargrove. Congratulations, Nicole. Next, we have the Mary Cocazella Scholarship. Mrs. Cocazella is a longtime member of the Holbrook community who established the scholarship to support our students and wishes to extend this $500 scholarship to Monica Polycarp. Congratulations, Monica. Next, we have the Colonial Federal Savings Bank Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage our students to pursue higher education. This $1,500 scholarship is extended to Rachel Cohan. Congratulations, Rachel. Next, we have the Envision Bank Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded on the basis of scholastic ability, need, and contribution to the Holbrook Middle High School community. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Riley Cochran. Congratulations, Riley. Next, we have the Holbrook Middle High School Athletic Boosters Club Scholarship. This is a parent group that supports the middle high school athletic programs. This year's $500 scholarships are awarded to Riley Cochran and Niall Horgan. Congratulations, Riley and Niall. Next, we have the Holbrook Education Association Scholarship. This was established by the Massachusetts Teacher Education Association to further the education of students interested in the area of teaching. This year's $500 scholarship is awarded to Jocelyn Kiss. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Next, we have the Holbrook Elementary Parent Group Scholarship. This parent group offers scholarships to any child who has attended the Holbrook Public Schools from kindergarten through 8th grade. This year's $1,000 scholarships are awarded to Rachel Cohen and Carrie Walker. Congratulations, Rachel and Carrie. Next, we have the Holbrook Independent Insurance Agency Scholarship. This scholarship was established by two local insurance agencies, Twin Brook Insurance and Holbrook Insurance, in support of higher education. This scholarship of $750 is being awarded to UB Ziad. Congratulations, UB. The next scholarship, sponsored by the Holbrook Music Parents, will be presented by Mrs. Morgan and Mrs. Clawher.
The Holbrook Music Parents Association each year sponsors two scholarships, the Leonard Carreri Memorial Scholarship and the Holbrook Music Parents Association Scholarship. The Leonard Carreri Memorial Scholarship was created to honor a man who was a staunch supporter of Holbrook Public Schools and in particular our performing arts program. The award recipient of this $250 scholarship displays a tireless effort and enthusiasm. On behalf of the Holbrook Music Parents Association, we would like to award this scholarship to Ahmad Paul. Congratulations, Ahmad.
The Holbrook Music Parents Association is honored to announce that all those who applied for this year's scholarship will be awarded a $250 scholarship. We are so proud of the hard work and commitment that you all have put into our production of West Side Story. Although we were not able to perform the show as planned, you performed such an important piece of theater that it will never be forgotten in the school. Our cast bonded and came together over this very difficult show. We are also proud of the maturity, dedication, and excitement you displayed. Congratulations to Aaron Cohen, Rachel Cohan, Amanda Doherty, Skylar Gagnon, and Jerry Valeros.
Congratulations, Ahmad, Aaron, Rachel, Amanda, Skylar, and Jerry. Next, we have our Holbrook Middle High School National Honor Society Scholarship. This scholarship is in recognition of outstanding high school academic achievement and community volunteerism. This year, there are 4 recipients. 2 $250 scholarships are awarded to Maddy Connor and Ayoub Ziad. 2 $100 scholarships are awarded to Rachel Cohen and Amanda Doherty. Congratulations. Next, we have the Holbrook Middle High School Parent Group Scholarship. This parent group supports both students and teachers in all academic and athletic programs at HMHS. This year's $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Niall Horgan. Congratulations, Niall. Next, we have the Holbrook Middle High School Scholarship. This scholarship was established in honor of our school and is awarded to seniors who have actively participated in co-curricular activities. This year's recipients of the 2 $200 scholarships are Lucy Ambrelt and Kerry Walker. Congratulations, Lucy and Kerry. Next, we have the Holbrook Sportsman's Club Scholarship. These 2 $500 scholarships are extended by the Holbrook Sportsman's Club for their members. The recipients must have actively participated in their school and in their community. This year's recipients are Riley Cochran and Maddy Connor. Congratulations, Riley and Maddie. Next, we have the Joseph P. Jackman Memorial Scholarship. As a longtime resident of the town of Holbrook, Mr. Jackman contributed to the community in many forms of service through town government, St. Joseph's Parish, and town-wide athletic organizations. In particular, for over 10 years, he served as a community member of the School Council of Holbrook Junior Senior High School. His greatest joy came from watching his children and grandchildren participate in the many opportunities available to the students of Holbrook Public Schools. With that in mind, it is fitting that the recipients of the $1,000 scholarship is Lucy Ambrelt, and the $500 scholarship is Ahmad Paul. Next, we have the Darren Jean-Baptiste Memorial Scholarship, and it will now be presented by Mrs. Clawher.
The Darren Jean-Baptiste Scholarship Fund was created to honor Darren's memory after he passed away 3 years ago. Darren loved life at Holbrook Public Schools and was involved in many activities. He was an advocate for peace, kindness, and social justice. He left a positive legacy not only in Holbrook but in the state of Massachusetts. This year's recipients of the Darren Jean-Baptiste Memorial Scholarship are Ahmad Paul and Kerry Walker.
Congratulations, Ahmad and Kerry. Next, we have the Sean and John Joyce Memorial Scholarship, and it will now be presented by Mrs. Debbie Joyce.
It is my honor to be able to present 3 scholarships tonight in memory of my son Sean and my husband John. Sean was a typical 13-year-old boy who loved the outdoors and sports. Through Shawnee's tragic loss due to Triple E, the Sean Joyce Foundation was founded in his memory, and since then it's been our family's goal to keep his spirit and memory alive through offering scholarships to students in Holbrook. Due in part to the support of our community, this marks the 15th graduating class that we've been able to offer scholarships to. The scholarship recognizes students who exhibit the qualities of Shawnee's spirit, being part of a community, his enthusiasm, and genuine interest in others. The recipients of a $500 scholarship in Sean and John's memory are Jacob Abigar, Maggie Morad, and Kerry Walker. Congratulations.
Thank you, Debbie, and congratulations, Jacob, Maggie, and Kerry. I would now like to introduce the Monteith family to present 3 $1,000 scholarships in memory of Mr. Dick Monteith.
Hi everyone, we're the Monteith family and we're so honored to be here for your scholarship night. I know this isn't exactly the way that you envisioned it going, but as my dad would say, it is what it is. My brothers are going to talk a little bit more about the scholarship.
The Dick Monteith Memorial Scholarship exemplifies a hardworking, enthusiastic, and dedicated student, just like Mr. Mon was. The scholarship not only will be going to one applicant this year, we will be assigning 3. Those 3 students will be going into the fields of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or teaching, and we hope that this will help them achieve their goals of higher education.
This year was incredibly difficult for us to decide our recipients. We had 6 students and we knew of at least 5 of them, and it was incredibly hard to pick. Because of that, we had to choose very solely based on the essay. And the recipients of the scholarship are Jacob Abergar, Ayoub Ziad, and Maddy Connor. Thank you.
Congratulations to Jacob, Maddy, and Ayoub. Next we have the G.L. Neal Scholarship. This scholarship is named in honor of a former Holbrook High School principal, Mr. Neal. Each year, the 4 high school classes donate to extend this scholarship. I am pleased to award this year's $200 scholarship to Kaylee Marhan. Congratulations, Kaylee. The Norfolk Union Lodge is sponsoring a $1,000 scholarship for a deserving student at Holbrook Middle High School. This year's scholarship is awarded to Maddy Connor. Congratulations, Maddy. Next, we have the Patrick K. Quinn Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established in honor of Holbrook Police Officer Patrick Quinn by his family. This $1,000 scholarship will be awarded to Jacob Abergar. Congratulations, Jacob. Next, we have the Rogers Family Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of John Rogers, who passed away in the spring of 2017. During the more than 40 years that he coached Holbrook Little League and sponsored the Rogers Club, he passed on his love of baseball to many children in Holbrook. His 4 children are all graduates of Holbrook High School, and they recognize his dedication by offering this scholarship in honor of John and his wife Irene. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Zachary Duzan. Congratulations, Zach. Next, we have the Michael A. Sherber Memorial Scholarship. This is an annual $1,000 scholarship awarded by the Holbrook Patrolmen's Association. This year's recipient is Jonathan Lounge. Congratulations, Jonathan. Next, we have the James Sullivan Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established in memory of a former social studies teacher who worked at Holbrook High School from 1967 to 1992. He loved teaching and his students and gave a great deal of time and energy to the students of Holbrook. His family extends this annual $1,000 scholarship to Christopher Flanagan. Congratulations, Chris. Next, we have the Peace Partner Award. This award is given annually to a student who is committed to continuing to work for peace and who demonstrated contributions to our community on behalf of peace. This is given by a longtime donor and former student, Miss Alice Ritter. This year's Peace Partner Award of $500 is given to Jocelyn Kiss. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Next, we have the Phyllis Tanner Scholarship. This award is provided by the Phyllis Tanner Scholarship Fund, established by the late Jack Satter in memory of his sister. Mrs. Tanner was a beloved and respected English teacher in the Holbrook Public Schools who shared her passion for teaching with all of her students. Mrs. Tanner was a department head and the advisor to the school's literary magazine, The Echo. After her retirement from Holbrook, Mrs. Tanner taught in higher education and became a published author. The recipients of these 5 $1,000 scholarships are Jacob Abergar, Maddy Connor, Skylar Gagnon, Maggie Morad, and Ahmad Paul. Congratulations to all of you. Next, we have the Twin Brook Insurance Agency Scholarship. This is given annually to a Holbrook High School student. Their generosity to our students is greatly appreciated. This year's recipient of the $500 scholarship is Rachel Cohan. Congratulations, Rachel. Congratulations to all of our students who received scholarships tonight, and thank you to all the donors who provided such amazing awards in honor of our students.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Driscoll. Again, congratulations to all of our award and scholarship recipients. A very special thank you to our very generous scholarship donors. Tonight, our graduates received over $37,000 in local scholarships due to your generosity. Thank you again. As we begin to wrap up our presentation, the class officers of the class of 2020 have some final thoughts to share with you. Take it away, Caroline.
On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to offer a sincere thank you to all of the scholarship donors. Your generosity is greatly appreciated by all recipients. Each one of us has dreams and goals that we plan to achieve and accomplish, and your kindness has made the first steps beyond Holbrook Middle High School a bit easier. Thank you so much. We have a few more words of appreciation and reflections we would like to share with you. First, we would like to thank our families. Each one of you has made sure that we were always trying to do our best, even when things were difficult. You are our most important support system. The accomplishment that we made in the classroom and beyond would not have been possible.
We would also like to thank the faculty and staff, not only at Holbrook Middle High School, but throughout the Holbrook Public Schools. You have all helped make our years here memorable, even though these last few months have all been through Zoom. Mrs. Hamilton, Mrs. DeRosa, from our time in elementary school at the South School to now our senior year of high school, you've seen us grow and mature. Thank you for supporting us the entire way. Thank you, Mrs. Stevenson, for keeping us on track and making sure that we were all able to stream this today. We also want to especially thank Mrs. O'Driscoll, as you've been consistently with us since 7th grade. Thank you for not letting us scare you away. In all seriousness, thank you for guiding us the past 6 years.
Thank you, Mrs. Chisholm, Mrs. McLaughlin, Mrs. Latin, and Mrs. Moriarty, for all the hard work that you do. Whether it be helping us to get to class on time and printing out our absence sheets, to printing out the announcements every day for Caroline to read. Thank you to our guidance counselors, Mrs. Moriarty and Miss Killian, for dealing with our college hysteria from the beginning to even now and even virtually. Thank you, Dr. Evans and Mrs. Monroe. You have helped many of us get through our second half of high school when we really needed it, and we are truly appreciative of that. Thank you to all of our teachers and the staff for all of your guidance over the past 6 years. You have all helped us grow and mature into the young adults we are today. Whether it be in the classroom, on the field, or just talking after school, you have always been there when any of us needed you, and we will never forget all of the hard work and dedication that you put into helping us learn about the topics in school and life itself. From solving math equations for pizza at lunch, or making a teacher's Instagram to keep up with all of us, each one of you always knew how to get the best out of every single one of us.
Finally, we would just like to thank our classmates because each one of you has had an impact on one another, even though we are all streaming from different locations right now. While we may be leaving high school, each one of us will take a little piece of each other wherever we go. All 4 of us are extremely proud to not only be members, but to be the class officers for the class of 2020. As a class, we have an abundance of characters, from hardworking athletes to motivated scholars, inspiring artists, and up-and-coming musicians. The class of 2020 has them all. Clubs at Holbrook Middle High School have ranged from a growing mock trial team to theater to video production club. Each one of these clubs have brought the members of this class different experiences. Together, we danced at the culture fair, watched inspiring movies with GSA, and wrote about the changing world around us with the Holbrook Cup. The advisors and members of each of these clubs have taught us skills and lessons that expand outside the walls of Holbrook Middle High School.
Throughout the years, we have had many different members participate in athletics at the high school. Playing on the soccer and softball teams, I've been a part of 2 Mayflower League championships and numerous MIAA tournament berths. Although many of us who played spring sports did not get the ending we hoped for, the seasons we shared with each other were filled with accomplishments both big and small. I believe I speak for many of us when I say that I know some of my greatest memories of high school have been created with my teammates.
From AP classes to many scholarships we have received tonight, members of our class have risen to the occasion when it comes to academics. From dreaded MCAS to our capstone presentations, we have learned the importance of revising and proofreading, and revising and proofreading again. I know we will carry the lessons learned in high school into our careers.
And finally, our class has had several individuals who have been involved in the music and drama program throughout the years. We have been able to grow and make memories together, from 7th grade when we were in High School Musical all the way to the rehearsals of the short-lived West Side Story. Every year was a different experience from the one that came before. The most important thing stayed the same, our love for driving Miss Morgan crazy with our antics and Miss Claher reminding us that we're all in this together. Much like high school, our shows that we performed together may not have lasted forever, but the memories we developed in the theater program will certainly will.
Some of us seniors were members of Holbrook's Bizarre Bots robotics team. In fact, 3 of the 5 seniors were the new generation of the robotics team starting in 7th grade and stuck the whole way through. This program has quickly grown from a small group to a much larger group of nearly students of all ages. From VEX competitions to FIRST Robotics, we have learned the importance of teamwork, even though we tend to get tired of each other pretty quickly. Although our final season was short-lived, we are beyond thankful for all the time and effort our mentors have put in to give us such a great opportunity to explore our passions and interests.
When we started in 7th grade at the Holbrook Junior Senior High School in the fall of 2014, our soon-to-be class advisor, Miss Gallagher, welcomed us in the middle school hall. After finishing 8th grade, Gal couldn't get enough of us and became our class advisor. Since then, we have made many, countless memories. It started with late nights eating pizza while scrambling to create homecoming banners and ended with Zoom calls, where we came up with new aspects of Senior Week we never thought we would have to plan for. If this crazy end of senior year has taught us anything, it is that you were always there for us during the good times and the bad. The memories we created with Miss Gallagher are priceless, and we are grateful to have a privilege of calling you a friend. Once again, thank you to everyone who has made our time here so special, especially to Gal and the other members of the class of 2020. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Caroline, Ayoub, Maddy, and Jonathan, for your kind words and for your consistent dedication to the class. Being the class advisor for the class of 2020 has been an absolute joy over the past 4 years. Over the past few months, although it was over Zoom, it has been great to hear about your favorite memories throughout our time together. We shared many great times together our first 3 years at the old junior senior high school and the past 3 years here at Holbrook Middle High School. From chasing Jimmy Garoppolo through Patriot Place as freshmen, to making gingerbread houses as seniors, from spending countless hours creating homecoming floats to winning Powder Puff games, and from grilling at Shawnee's Snack Shack to experiencing Washington, D.C. with you, it has been an honor to have been a part of your high school experience. I know that this is such an important time in your life, and you have been disappointed as it has not been playing out at all how you envisioned. I know that you have the strength to persevere through these crazy times we are living in, and that you have what it takes in you to make the world a better place. I know that you have worked incredibly hard to get here, and that there are so many people who are extremely proud of you. And finally, I know that I speak on behalf of all of us here at Holbrook Middle High School when I say that all of you will always have a home here, and we can't wait for you to come back and share with us the great things you will do and the places you will go. Congratulations, and thank you to the class of 2020 for joining us to celebrate your accomplishments. We look forward to seeing you here on campus tomorrow night at our Be the Light event in the Senior Campus Parade and on July 24th at your graduation ceremony. Thank you and congratulations.